Hello people, this is Power here with a review of the Cross-Z Magma Ridewatch from Kamen Rider Zi-O. This is the pack-in Ridewatch that is included within the Televikun Magazine issue, I don't know, but it's the January issue of Televikun, which then originally released in December, because that's how they always do things. But basically the main highlights of this issue specifically obviously is the Ridewatch itself, which we'll look at later. I don't want to get into so much of this because Televikun actually covers a lot, and as you can see, I got mine so banged up. The main highlights of this issue is the debut of Kamen Rider Woz with his two forms, Futuring, Shinobi, and Quiz, and then we got the two Future Riders themselves, and then also Zi-O, Decade Armor, O's form, and then our first look at the Ryusoulgers, which I guess is what I'm more excited for, because honestly, I didn't really care for the scans for this month. Obviously, Ultra Ranger vs. Puppet Ranger, we get stuff for the Rube movie, so Ultraman Groob, and Ultra Woman Grugio. So let's have a page through at this. Advertisement for the Bumblebee movie and such. Also, Shinkalion is prominent on here. And then there's Jibanyan and Pikachu. I don't know who this is. And Boy. So, we get some nice scans of the Ryusoulgers. I think these pictures were specifically taken for this, because obviously this is not relevant to the show whatsoever, even though I'm still behind. So there's Russo Red with the studio soul, the others with their souls. I only know this one, the Haya soul. I can't keep track of the names of these things. Tiramigo. What was that? The screwdriver. Pages are really thin, because this is a magazine. Stuff from the Little Ranger vs. Puppet Ranger prelude finale. There isn't really much, so they finally had to work together. This was kind of dumb. And then a teaser for Psycho Battle, which was I still have yet to watch because I'm really behind on my Sentai. The Woz stuff, again, I don't really necessarily, I didn't really care for it. Here's White Woz being White Woz. And I don't really care for White Woz. But then again, like, it's just really nice to actually see these pictures in person. So Futuring Shinobi. I guess I'm putting my arm on the Paradox box. I wish I actually got the magazine for Paradox. I might go back and get it, because I actually want to collect these, but I just don't want them in this condition. There's Shinobi again. There's Solo doing whatever Solo does. Then there's Quiz. I didn't realize they actually did show his driver, or like showed his outfit. Because here, yeah, I didn't know they did that. They didn't show who they were going to be, but they showed their drivers. Again, another riders, I don't really care for another Shinobi, because I don't like another Shinobi, but I do like another Quiz. Then there's stuff from Heisei Generations Forever. And then the Kamen Rider Ridewatch, because that's coming out next month technically. And then all the watches that will be coming out at June, or July, January. So obviously we got the 3 Mirror watches, then we had the 4 ultimate forms. So Build Genius. I understand the order this is going through. So this is going chronological order. So we got Build Genius, Grease Blizzard, Mad Rogue, and then we got X8 Muteki Gamer, Ghost, Mugen Damashi, Drive Type Tridron, and then we got Ryugen, Wizard Hall Dragon, and then we got Ixa and Garen. So this was Gashapon sets 9 and 10? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out who were. Oh, Boyd and Kiva. And then there's Waz. Here's that Ridewatch I can never get, but it's 3,500 yen on Monarake. And then just stuff with the Waz being in there. Bootable Soul. I know it's a pretty interesting game. And then stuff on Pokemon and Doraemon. I forgot. There's a Papercraft Zi-O. I'm not sure if this is actually supposed to be included or this is just something that's coming up soon. 2 Secret, Bootable and Gamba Rising stuff. And then we got the G-Con, the Spear, the Makoto Crystal, Minions, the Zoid thing, or Zoid, this thing, and then we got the Beyond Driver, and that's a candy toy set. And then for Soto 5, yeah, and then the EX set, and then Leotron review, I guess, or recommendation. I don't know. He always highlights these. I don't like. I guess if someone could explain to me, like, because I know there's memes around him, but is it like a good thing or a bad thing? Because I know like the YouTube corporation he's under or company he's under does not have any good light. So I wonder if people I wonder if the memes are supposed to like be poking fun at him because of that, or like people just don't like him in general. Like, I'm really actually kind of curious. I don't know what that is, but hey, we get coloring pages. So there's Waz, Groove. This will at least take like 15 minutes. A Maze, which is funny. There's the answer to the maze. The maze is long. Lupin Rangers, Potter Ranger stuff. The Zi-O and Gates being paired up with Lupin Red and Potter and Lupin X because they forgot who Potter Rangers are. Ultraman stuff, which is pretty neat. Shinkalion. And I think this is another order form, and I think this is a table of contents. Oh, Ryu Soldier, but or Ryu Red specifically, and Waz. Now we get into the actual decent stuff. Groob, or the Groob movie. So this showcases Ultraman Groob, which in here actually shows him in an actual physical suit. Because, as you guys know, I don't like the fact he's CGI. In Ultra Woman Grugio, which, again, this is really nice. It's kind of one of the only reasons why I really want the Saki version of the Rube Gyro. Though I really wish it did have Grugio sounds, but oh well. This is the teaser thing for the Ultraman New Generation Chronicles. And Shinkalion, I don't really care for this. Blade, not that. Same that, I don't really care. Fan art before we get there. Where's the Yokai Watch stuff? They had the Yokai Watch. Jibanyan's in the front, and like Pokemon, they only had a teaser for. So this is fan art and like plus like submissions, which is pretty cute. I think this is just a manga. Yeah, this is just a manga. Man, I'm getting way too long with this. Sorry, Paradox Ridewatch. Stuff with the minions. Oh, the final stage show for Movement Rangers, Puzzle Ranger. Minions, Ultraman stuff. Stuff I mean one thing. Cross Ridewatch. Cross Magma Ridewatch. It's just a manga on something. Oh, this is a Gamba Rising manga. Oh, here's the Yokai Watch thing. So, I'm not as into it, but I still would like Shadow Side stuff. Initially, we were going to get it, but then it's just like we waited off for too long, and HLJ barely has any of the sets I wanted. So, oh. And then this is the manga, or, yeah, on snippet of the craftable Zi-O. And then table of contents, I think I've seen commercials of these before. Doraemon stuff, Pikachu's, or I think this is for Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu. Again, and then last but not least, buy the Beyond Driver, consumerism, buy Shinobi and Quiz, consumerism, and buy the Despair. When it's $5. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about the spines of these things. They're pretty neat. Yeah, here's the spine of the laser one. So that goes on the ground. So now let's take a look at the box of the Cross Magma Ridewatch. It's basically somewhat in the same style as the Paradox one, as both of these are Televikun ones. So it shows Zi-O, but obviously we're not going to do that. So basically, that's kind of it. So let's get on with it and look at the Ridewatch itself. So here's the Cross Magma Ridewatch, and it's pretty neat. I'll apologize that the fact that my lights are making the orange way brighter than it's supposed to be. It's supposed to be a darker orange, so it's not exactly like Gaim, but it's unique. And obviously, just like the others, you have to build it. That'll be actually featured in a video that I did with someone. Again, I don't know at this point it might be out, but I'm not sure. So if you want to watch me build it, I had snippets of it. What am I doing? So, obviously the face of it, you have to apply it to yourself, but I think it's pretty neat and such. I don't even know what I'm doing. Okay, so the base is dark orange. The secondary color is like, I don't want to say it's gunmetal. I want to say it's just straight up black. QR code for Bootable Gamba. The track 051. So this actually does produce the cross track, which thank gosh. And obviously that button. Obviously, they just took the instrumental from the Magma Knuckle and slapped on Go Get Kiniku. The melody, I don't think it follows one because it's just following the melody of the actual, like, instrumental. Because, like, I think they're singing it in the melody of, like, in this case, Cross, but they're not cutting into it abruptly. Volcanic. Obviously, because secondary rider justice. As you saw there, it actually produces the cross track. Thank gosh. So that forms, gosh, that's the volcanic time burst. Volcanic, obviously coming from volcanic finish, attack, and knuckle. I just got that all wrong. Thank gosh. Obviously, we have to do this thing because it's a different track for once. Yay! Sorry about that. Go back on the dizer. And the dizer is falling apart. So that's basically it for this review. Overall, I actually have to recommend the Cross Magma Ridewatch because of the fact this is actually an easy alternative for the actual Cross Ridewatch, the campaign that no one was able to get. So I really like the fact that they actually did make this one Televikun, just because it's just to make it like way easily accessible just to get the cross track, which is why I'm not really gonna bother trying to hunt down the Cross Ridewatch. I would still like it, but probably when I see it again for 20 on Mandarake, because honestly with that Ridewatch at this point, I'm just gonna get it loose, because obviously unlike Gem, again, this one you can get easily, so you can just avoid getting the Cross Ridewatch. Yes, you won't have a perfect team build because then Cross is in Magma, but then again, it's like you can, if they do ever release a Prime Rogue, then you can have all your build riders powered up, which I think is still neat. But if you're like me and you're a track completist and you don't want to track down the original Cross Ridewatch, then this is a really accessible way of getting it. Because obviously if you get it off of Amazon Japan, because I think you're supposed to be able to ship magazines globally, but we got it via buy. This is worth 20 and such. But if you're a stickler towards DX, then I suggest you wait for the second special Ridewatch set, where both Gem and Cross will actually get DX Ridewatches. So I guess that's neat overall. But I suggest that if you just want the Cross track without having to get the original one or cross charge, then just get Magma. It's pretty cheap off of Mandarake because each of these are like $8. So 6 to 8. So yeah, that's basically it. So this is PowerRider, and I'll leave you people. Bye.